Good Wednesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. This is your outlook for October 30th, 2013. And taking a look at the scene from 2 years ago today, this is the morning of, and we had a unprecedented snowstorm that hit the area and dumped some pretty insane amounts of snow. Heavy wet snow that caused a lot of problems with nearly 2 million people in the Northeast without power, and with the downed trees and power lines from that extra weight with the leaves still in the trees, and just snowfall that was way too early that year and caused so many problems. But we thankfully didn't have to deal with anything like that this year after Sandy last year and then this snowstorm the year before. It was good to get a break yesterday on the anniversary of Sandy and this snowstorm. Let's go to the NAM high res. This is the forecast for today, and we have going to start off here with from 4 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. Now, we're going to have a little bit of cloud cover this morning, and there's a little weak disturbance just to our south here, and I don't think you're going to have any precipitation to deal with except maybe across Delaware and South Jersey here, and that's only because the high-res NAM is suggesting such a thing. This has not been a popular model choice, but I would not be surprised, if you do get a shower here moving across our extreme southern areas here across Delaware, South Jersey. But I think everywhere else stays dry. You will have some clouds to deal with early on, and I think the clouds will break it for some sunshine in the afternoon. And you're not going to be dealing with anything in the way of clouds for Wednesday at all. The start of Wednesday night will start like that as well. But then I think we're going to have an increase in clouds overnight on Thursday. And that's because we're going to have a warm front that's going to be pushing through Thursday morning. But I think, again, just a chance of an isolated shower here that's shown on the high-res NAM. This is at max range, so I'm not really sure if this is completely accurate here, but maybe a light shower as this warm front moves through. Especially, this would favor our northern areas if it did happen that morning. But just a quick passing shower, no big deal. And then the warm front pushes through, and then we get a surge of warmth. Taking a look at we're going to go to the European model now. European model has a pretty good idea and has had a pretty good idea with this system all along, and I'm not really seeing a reason to abandon it in any way. So at this time, we think the warm front's going to be up in this area here. Let me get a little drawing tool going up here. We have a warm front that's going to be pushing through here Wednesday morning. It's going to be sitting right about here. Precipitation is associated with the western, closer to the area low pressure, which is sitting up here in the Great Lakes. It's going to be moving up into the southeastern Canada. This is a very strong area of low pressure, but luckily it's far enough away here. We're not going to be dealing with some of the effects we're going to have up here in the lakes region with the high winds and heavy rainfall. There's going to be a cold front attached to this also that's going to come through on Friday. It's actually back off this picture here, but for argument's sake, I just wanted to draw that so you see where that is. And then as we go forward in time here, past Thursday morning here, here's Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. So the Thursday evening I do think is okay. The GFS, which I'll show you in a second, does have some precipitation down this area here, very light, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think for those who have trick-or-treating on Halloween night here, that's this Thursday. Thursday's Halloween. This area, I think, remains dry. We're not dealing with anything in the evening hours, and the precipitation will hold off until the overnight period, and then during the day on Friday. And here's that look at overnight Thursday night, and then as we get into Friday morning, you get some steady rain moving in that pushes through the area. Most of the area the afternoon begins to taper off, and as we get the evening, it's already pushed off the coast, and the cold front's down off the coast at this point. Now we will have a secondary front that's going to be sitting back here, not really pictured here very well, but there's a secondary cold front that's going to be pushing through on Saturday. And so Saturday, I think it goes down a little bit since you have the primary associated with the low pressure in the Great Lakes, the primary cold front coming through first. I think temperatures go back to near normal for this time of year on Saturday. And then Sunday with that secondary, it's going to drop considerably, probably about another 10 degrees difference between both Saturday and Sunday as far as high temperatures are concerned. And a lot of these areas here will be struggling to get into the 50s at all, I think, on Sunday, and probably again on Monday will be the same scenario. Maybe even a little chillier on Monday. We'll see. Might not even get out of the 40s in some areas on Monday. Here's the GFS. The only reason I'm showing this is because we have a little bit difference of timing here. Here's Thursday evening, or Thursday. Yeah, this is Thursday evening. I'm sorry. See how it has some light showers here that are extending down in northeastern PA, central PA. I don't know if it really does that. I don't know if it gets down that far that early. A warm fronts to the north here. You see the strong area low pressure. This is really wrapped up. 975 millibars going through Great Lakes. We are going to get some strong southwesterly winds out ahead of this. Temperatures Thursday and Friday. Temperatures will be, the mid upper 60s across most of our area, and then we might get above 70 from, say, from a line from Allentown, maybe Harrisburg to Allentown over to about Newark, New Jersey, and point southeast. You'll probably be above 70 on Friday before this front moves in. You're also going to have winds out of the southwest here. You're going to be kicking a little bit. You could have 20 to 30 mile an hour sustained gusts right before this front moves through. And you might even some gusts higher than that, over 40. So might be some wind advisories to go up with the system as this system pushes through, because we have a very strong system here in the Great Lakes. Very well depicted in the GFS here. The only thing that GFS really does different with this system is that it kicks it out a lot faster. Friday afternoon, very early afternoon, it's already out of here. So, that would be great. I mean, the European model holds on for a couple more hours, a little bit past that, but not too much difference in timing right now. And again, that cold front moves through, and then you have a secondary move through this weekend, and then the lake effect machine starts going again here up by the lake belt here. But we shouldn't be affected by that. We should have a dry weekend for our coverage area, and the same thing will go into early next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. This is your outlook for October 30th, 2013. Have a great Wednesday.